Hi guys. So we're out here today. We have a big sign that says fact. Meat contains all kinds of crap that you don't want to put in your body. Oppression, violence. Let's go! Clara, so I'm out here again waving to everybody. And we're in front of the gym today. We're doing another vegan versus meatheads. So today, here I'm gonna curate that and edit that a little bit for a short here. So bear with me with the production logistics. All right, so I'm out here in front of the a big gym in my town, holding a big sign that says "Fact: Meat contains oppression, violence, slavery, all kinds of stuff, cholesterol, IGF-1, and hormones." So we're trying to get through to the public, especially the fitness crews, as far as what's inside me. Now, I am out here, guys, and it is extreme cold. I think I'm going to do a half and half here. I'm going to do in the car eating live shortly after this, and this will be maybe 15-20 minutes. But we're going to hit all these cars going by. We got tons and tons of cars. Oh, thanks. Yeah. I've had this for quite some time. We're out repping Beyond a little bit today. It's a better alternative than eating all kinds of crap that's inside of meat and cheese and milk and eggs. And it's great if you're transitioning to a vegan diet. But welcome everybody to the chat. Clara M. I'm going to try to get a good 20 minutes in here, guys, just to say that I did it. Check the box today for some live outside activism. I'll tell you, it's really hard with this weather. Really hard with this weather. But we're going to be out here doing this and hopefully at least reaching some eyes, because the elephant needs to come out of the room. For breakfast, Clara, I haven't even eaten it. I think I'm going to get some drive-through from a certain place and end up having my breakfast probably in the next 45 minutes or so. So stay tuned. I'm going to try to mix it up. I might do another live here with a little breakfast of what I decide to do. But anyway, I can hardly see anything here. So, oh hey, who's that? We got a friend in here. What's up, Pig's Dream? Yeah, so the sign says fact: meat contains oppression and violence, heterocyclic amines, cholesterol, IGF-1, all kinds of bad stuff. So we're out here trying to get the word out today, especially to our friends at the gym over there. Everyone thinks that if you bodybuild and you lift weights, then you're healthy. No matter what you eat, you're going to be healthy. Not the case. Not if you're filling your body with all this crap, from the heterocyclic amines to the TMAO to the cholesterol to the saturated fat to the slavery, the oppression. That's not healthy. And I don't care if you're Arnold Schwarzenegger or Ronnie Coleman and you're lifting millions of pounds of weights, it's just not healthy. Nokia, what's going on? Oh, that's awesome. You're fasting. I'm inspired to try fasting via some of my friends as of recently. I might try that in the next period of time here. But glad to see you here, Nokia. Guys, I'm gonna give myself 15 more minutes here, guys. The reason is I'm gonna go to 20 minutes. The reason is because it is extremely cold out and extremely windy, and the chances of somebody actually stopping are pretty minimal. But the chances of everybody that drives by seeing this sign are maximal. So we've probably had 100 cars drive by already to see this beautiful sign that laments the truth that meat contains suffering and violence and death and all that stuff. So good to see you guys here. Anyway, if you're just getting here, like and subscribe. I'm out here weekly telling people what's in meat and trying to educate them on how to make better choices and how to vote for different systems, because the systems that we vote for right now are inherently violent, full of all kinds of vile, putrid things that our values do not agree with. But we are out there like drones voting for them 3 times a day. So the mission of this channel is to impart sound information to people in the public, people in the digital space, to hopefully help you make better decisions for your body, for the animals, for your kids. So right now we're just out here waving to cars. Waving to people. That's right, everybody. Subscribe if you can. If you're vegan especially, subscribe so we can proliferate this message. If you're not vegan, subscribe too, so hopefully you can get some good information. But the fact is, meat's not nice and it's not healthy. There are much, much better things to consume. Things that are healthier for your body, that don't contain all the crap in the cocktail that's inside meat. I'm just gonna have to be out here waving like a politician to all these cars. Let's see if anybody wants to stop and say hi. I got a feeling if they do, it's not gonna be pretty. They're gonna be coming up with a mission, just because it's so damn cold out here. Unless they really are genuinely interested in you know, getting some information on what exactly is in meat. But thanks for joining, everybody. I appreciate everybody being here. I can't really read. Bring back the show, Alf. Alf? Yeah, animals taste great. That's not nice, Phantom. What do you think the animal outlook would yield there? Do you think they'd agree with you? Think about the golden rule, my friend. Keep up the good work, yo. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. I will be out here. Don't worry about it. Without fail. Without fail. Let's tilt a little bit. Show you what we're doing here. So we are out here just kind of waving to cars and saying hi with this amazing sign that laments the truth that meat contains all this bad shit, from oppression, violence, IGF-1, heterocyclic amines, plaque-promoting cholesterol, copious amounts of saturated fat, and we should not be voting for it with our dollar. We should not be putting it in our kids' bodies. We should not be putting it in our bodies. So that's what we're doing out here today, outside of this gym, hitting all these people while they're coming in for their workouts, while they are leaving their workouts. Thanks for being here, guys. Who's got a good question? Someone says, boo, your sign is backwards. No, it's not that. YouTube not too long ago refracted images. So unfortunately, the signs read backwards via the YouTube utility. I'm not sure why they did that. It was kind of odd, in my opinion. Caleb says, meat. Dubesh says, meat is number one. Well, it's not number one to the animal. That poor animal that has to die. It's not number one to him or her. If you consume meat, you are supporting rape, death, violence, and oppression, and you have to come to terms with that, and own that, and understand that. If you don't support those things, and that's not what you vote for when you vote for meat, cheese, milk, and eggs with your ballot, then you should not be voting for meat, cheese, milk, and eggs with your monetary ballot, because you're going against your own values. If you're just getting here, like and subscribe, notification bell. If you're vegan, definitely subscribe. If you're not vegan, also subscribe. All we're doing is imparting information that hopefully will help you make better decisions. I love steak from our farm. Well, your animals don't like that steak. I wonder who you farm, if it's cows or pigs or chickens. That's not very nice at all. It's not ethical, it's not exemplary, it's abhorrent. You're taking the life of somebody that does not want to die. I hope you can understand that. But I don't know who it was, if it was Emerson or Thoreau that said it's pretty much impossible to convince a man of something if his livelihood depends on it. It's a very big kind of barrier. So if they weren't meant to be food, we wouldn't keep them around. Caleb, they're not meant to be food. They're sentient individuals. They have brains and nervous systems. They have a subjective experience of their own lives. They love. They have eyes to see. They have ears to hear. They have mouths to breathe. They have brains to think. They have sexual organs. They would not be created just to be food unless there was some kind of devil-like entity that created them to be food and at the same time gave them all those things I just said so they could suffer beyond belief. That would be the devil or a devil-like entity. You're food, we're food, exactly, we're all food. I could be meat, you know, human meat. So eat plants. The only reason that the animals have protein is because they eat the plants, guys. So eat plants. You get the protein, you get the vitamins, the fats, the nutrients directly instead of going through the middleman or the middle animal. Watch Game Changers on Netflix. Thank you, Clara. That'll clear things up as far as the protein. Also watch Dominion on YouTube. Everybody, Dominion on YouTube. One of the best movies that will show you the stark reality of what you vote for when you vote for meat or cheese or milk or eggs. Here, I'm gonna do this so every car can see me while they go to the gym. Bacon's not nice, and it's not intelligent of you to leave us with that, just so you know. Plants have feelings. Okay, here we go. We got the first plants have feelings in the building. Well, if you really care about plants, go vegan because you'll kill 8 times less plants. Smoked bacon. Terrible. Why do people think it's funny to lament their eating of like an abuse of small children? A lot of these animals, like on a chronological gradient, are children. And you're bragging that you're eating them, or you're paying for their abuse, or paying for them to go into slaughterhouses. You're bragging about that, dude. That's just a small human being. I'm sorry. Plants are alive, so you're technically still killing a living thing. Yes, Caleb, you're right. We are still technically killing a living thing when we're killing plants. They're alive and they're intelligent, and we're learning more and more about plants every day. But we know they're not sentient. Sentience is an emerging property from a CNS in a brain, and plants don't have either of those. So we cannot concede that they are sentient. And even if they were, you would be being a true vegan if you are a true plant rights activist if you boycotted the animal agriculture industry as per the fact that you kill 8 times more plants if you're not vegan, as per energy conversion ratios. Input versus output. The cow's very inefficient biological machine. It is getting cold out here, guys. I got 7 more minutes till my goal. 7 more minutes till we hit 20 minutes. Hi guys, there you go. That's what's in meat. Hi everybody. Gonna hit these gym goers as they come in the gym. Hi guys, there you go. Listen, if you're genuinely interested in going vegan, guys, check out some of the other videos on my channel. Watch my last interviews with Will and Jonathan. I'll be putting more educational content up as time goes on, but it's one of those things to where there's no reason to do it in 2025. There's no reason to do it at all anymore. So more and more of us are going to be coming out here and putting some accountability in the air for people that are in denial or that want to keep the message suppressed. The accountability will be more and more palpable as every week, month, and year go by now. So get ready to probably come across someone like me, and you know, you can avoid me, you can yell at me, you can come up, say what you want to say, but guess what? We're going to start making you guys feel very funny about the behavior until we're going to get you to think and critically think. And you are going to come to the realization that it's the best for you, it's the best for the animals, and it's the best for your kids and your family. You're being duped right now by control narratives that have you following orders. got you thinking what you're doing is normal, necessary, and nice, when in fact it's cruel, savage, and very non-exemplary. But you're following orders, like I was following orders for 30 years before I became vegan. I was the same as you. I thought what I was doing was normal, necessary, and nice. Hey guys. And it's not. It's not, guys. All right, besides the fact that everybody loves the taste of bacon. Okay, big guy. Really cool, really macho. Chicken wings are good. Not eating meat is very unhealthy. You're speaking complete fallacy. So how do you reconcile the IGF-1, the heterocyclic amines, the hormones, the plaque-promoting cholesterol, the copious amounts of saturated fat, the growth factors, the cortisol? How do you reconcile that, like to kind of equilibrate your body after exposing your body to that? Because you're saying it's healthy. I just want to know how you balance that, because that's what you're putting in your body. Someone just said, I just ate a pound of bacon. Merlin, we're not talking about that today. We're talking about getting to baseline. We can start tackling peripheral things once we get to baseline, but there's no point in tackling anything else if we're still ending and unaliving the lives of sentient creatures. The most healthiest way you can possibly eat and most cruelty-free would probably be whole food, plant-based, veganic inside of a vertical farming unit. But guess what? We can't do that yet. We can make strides towards it once we get to baseline. But baseline needs to be hit first, and that's vegan. That's taking the death and the suffering and the rape off your table. So we can obfuscate, deter, and red herring all we want. Your grocery goers are all the same to me. All industry are directly caused billions of lives lost. Are you going to ignore the fact we are omnivores? We are herbivores, my friend. We are not omnivores. But I thought the same thing for a while too. Let's see how much time I got. All right, 3 minutes, guys. I got 3 minutes. We are definitely omnivores. We're definitely herbivores. In the past, we were opportunistic omnivores. In the past, we were opportunistic carnivores. In the past, we were even opportunistic cannibals. We can digest pretty much anything. We can eat human. But our canine teeth are herbivorous. Our intestines are herbivorous. Our instincts are herbivorous. So I hope that illuminates you a little bit. But here's a little stress test that you can try. Going out into the forest and hunting down an animal, you got to run it down now. You can't use technology or a car or a gun. And then taking it with your bare hands and like ripping it wide open. Then using your canines to go through its flesh. While you're doing that, I want you to be in tune with your senses and see if that is something that you're enjoying, if you're salivating, preliminarily at this, if it's something you inherently and by design are actually designed for. Because I would contest that you would be sick to your stomach if that was unfolding. So, all right, guys, we got a couple minutes. If you're just getting here, if you're vegan, please like and subscribe. If you're non-vegan, please like and subscribe. All we're doing is proliferating information and trying to bust down control narratives and break through these things so people can make sound, healthy decisions for the animals and for themselves and their families. Because, once again, these control narratives got us all duped. They're laughing their way to the bank, siphoning off all our money, while we perpetuate these systems of violence that keep those dollars coming into their accounts. So they want you to believe that eating meat is normal, necessary, and nice, and it's not. It's not. Stop slicing cows' throats for your burgers. Thanks, M. Holt. Exactly. You're literally slicing a cow's throat just so you can eat his flesh. It's disgusting and abhorrent. And like I said, I was not vegan for 30 years, so I cannot judge or attack anybody. I essentially am you. But once I was interfaced with the truth, when we start critical thinking, guys, we will come to the realization that we don't need anything from an animal to survive and thrive. In fact, we're better off on a health basis. And the animals are much better off. All right, I'm wrapping up, everybody. I've done 20 minutes. I am cold as hell. I'm leaving this gym. And I will be starting another live pretty soon. If you want, you can follow me to it. It's going to be a little bit different than this. But anyway, go vegan, watch Dominion, watch Game Changers. I'm out, guys.